A quiet cabin in the Sierra Nevada should have been a cheap refuge, but one April night in 1981 turned it into a crime scene that haunted California. Sue Sharp lived in cabin 28 in Keddie with her children, trying to build a life after hardship. On the morning of April 12, Sue, her son John, and John's friend Dana were found brutally murdered. Sue's daughter Tina was missing, while younger children had somehow survived in the home. The crime scene suggested rage, movement, and more than one attacker, but the investigation was criticized for missed leads, weak handling, and questions about people close to the family. Tina's remains were found years later, deepening the horror and closing only one part of the mystery. No one has been convicted. Authorities have named possible suspects over time, but the case remains officially unresolved. Keddie's power comes from the contrast between the remote cabin and the surviving children nearby. The listener is left with the impossible question, how could such violence happen so close to sleeping kids and still leave no final courtroom answer? That contrast between a mountain cabin refuge and a brutal crime scene with surviving children nearby is exactly why the case feels so strong for short-form storytelling. The listener understands the setting immediately, then feels the fear grow as each simple fact becomes worse. The narration should not rush the shock. It should move like an investigation, from ordinary life to the first wrong detail, then to the evidence, then to the final outcome that leaves the audience thinking after the video ends. What keeps the story emotionally sharp is the human cost. Behind the headline were real people, real families, and small last moments that became evidence only because someone refused to let the truth disappear. For organic traffic, the case has the right ingredients without needing fake clickbait: a clear victim, a frightening setting, a disturbing twist, a trackable investigation, and a final status viewers can verify for themselves. The best way to tell it is with calm pressure, not exaggerated shouting, because the facts already carry the weight. Every sentence should make the next sentence feel necessary. The truth still feels cold. The silence afterward is part of the fear. That final detail is what makes it unforgettable. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.